What's up, J Fusion fans? This is Philip, and welcome back to another video. Now, before I begin, I know my voice sounds kind of nasally because I kind of had some sinusitis recently, so pardon the voice. I'm going to try to speak as clear as possible. So, anyways, other than that, I would also like to remind everyone that these videos are not intended for viewers under the age of 13. So please be advised. And also, I would like to place some spoiler warnings because, yeah, today's video will have to contain some spoilers in order for me to give you guys more detail and context. So I'm really sorry if you feel like you're gonna be spoiled. But anyways, let's talk about today's Kamen Rider Saber episode because I think we might have just found out who Master Logos is. Now, if you guys have read the JE Fusion page exactly last week, so we announced or we shared the information that it is confirmed that Keisuke Soma, who was better known as Genta Umemori aka Shinken Gold, so he joins the cast of Kamen Rider Saber, and that happens today. Or that happened today because as of this recording, I just watched the recent episode. And, the introduction of someone like him is definitely not for just the sake of a cameo or a guest role. He definitely has something bigger to play. So, in today's episode, to summarize what happened, so Toma wishes to talk to Master Logos and, basically ask for his help or at least try to find out the truth about what is happening. And in order to do that, he needs to have what we call a book gate, which is what the other sort of Logos riders used in order to travel back and forth between the Wonder World and the human world that we live in, this reality. So, again, it is the book that allows them to basically open up any portal and travel there almost instantly. And so far, at least within his allies, the only one who has a book gate, uh, only Tetsuo has this specific book. So in order for Toma to access the southern base, which is his goal, so he needed another one, and the nearest, or at least the next best person to ask for, is uh, Ryo Ogami, so Kamen Rider Buster. And, well, despite acting tsundere, he actually leaves behind his own book gate for Toma to use, and therefore, Tetsuo and Toma uh, secretly enter the southern base, trying to evade guards, and at least try to get to Master Logos and talk to him directly. So, when they enter the southern base, uh, there's been an alert signifying that there is an intruder that actually was able to enter. So we see Deika giving orders to other guards inside the southern base in order to locate this intruder. But it turns out it's not only Toma and Tetsuo who had this plan of uh, kind of infiltrating the southern base in order to talk to Master Logos. So apparently, uh, Storius had the same idea, but his goal is different, which I will mention in a bit. So he uses Zuos as a distraction, uh, and it therefore lures out uh, Blades and Kenzan. So, like I said earlier, uh, they also have these book gates. So, uh, they immediately spring into action. They open up a portal into the city. So, they are able to meet up with Zuos immediately. Storius takes advantage, and while Blades and Kenzan are distracted in combat, so he takes the opportunity and uses the still open portal left behind by those two riders to infiltrate the southern base. And it turns out that Storius was the one who caused the alarm to set. So it's actually not Toma and Tetsuo. So while in the southern base, Toma and Tetsuo try to evade the other guards, and well, they kind of take advantage of the ensuing chaos. But there was one man who actually tells Toma to follow him. So, given that situation, it would have been most logical if this mysterious man, who, yes, this is the character that is portrayed by Keisuke Soma. So he is so far unnamed, and he simply tells Toma to follow him. So he leads Toma into some sort of room, but this actually ends up separating him from Tetsuo. So in this room, Toma was actually able to meet up with Storius, who, strangely enough, also met up with Master Logos earlier. So he has seen Master Logos. And Storius was in the southern base in order to retrieve a forbidden book. So it is a very powerful book that contains, what we say, quite a dangerous power. And Toma actually sees Storius with this forbidden book. And when Storius actually took the book, he was there was no resistance, or at least he was able to take down the guards that were weaker. But when he met with Master Logos, you know, we see that Master Logos himself is powerful enough to actually repel attacks from Storius. So, you know, if Master Logos really wanted to eliminate the intruder, he could have done so then and there. But it seems that he actually allows Storius to steal this dangerous book. And this actual book would be later revealed to be the Primitive Dragon Wonder Ride book. So, Toma and Storius do. So they indeed battle once they got outside of the southern base. So now they're back into the human world, and Toma manages to retrieve the forbidden book. So again, this does become the primitive dragon, and of course, Toma uses it, albeit without his own control. So the book does possess him, and there we go. Now we have Kamen Rider Saber Primitive Dragon. So, what's the connection with Master Logos? So, during the battle, we see Master Logos back in his, well, so-called throne room. So he's on his throne, just sitting there, and he ominously smiles. It's as if that he knows that this is going to happen, or he intended for this to happen. And we kind of see how he looks like under the hood. So we only see, however, his mouth, and strangely enough, some of his hair, which is actually quite similar to the mysterious man that actually tells Toma to follow him. So, with that said, and this is just based on logic, but it seems to be going in that direction, we can say that this mysterious figure that actually guides Toma within the southern base is actually Master Logos himself. So, basically speaking, yes, Shinken Gold is now Master Logos. So, this is just an observation based on the most recent episode. Uh, I was actually able to see that hair, and again, very similar length. They do have quite the wave, and well, the lower face looks very much similar, if not identical. So that's just me putting two and two together. But who knows? It could be a red herring. But so far, I actually am feeling confident that yes, Keisuke Soma is portraying Master Logos. So, what you guys think about this theory, or do you actually uh, believe that this is Master Logos? So, write it down in the comments. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, as always, please do leave a like, comment, share this video, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.